YouTube? This is VidHead85, and thank you for joining me for this episode of Fuck Around, Find Out. A Missouri farmer in danger of losing his farm due to federal freeze blasted for claiming that he didn't have enough time to research Trump before voting. Now, this gentleman, his name is Skylar Holden. He was recently on TikTok talking about the fact that there was an environmental quality incentives program to improve water lines, fencing, and wells on his farm. He'd already spent about $80,000 on materials and labor when the USDA officials recently informed him that the contract was now frozen and it remains to see if ever the funds will be released. Now, he said that he had already done a bunch of work and he doesn't know if he's ever going to recoup the cost, but when asked in his TikToks who did the freeze on the Environmental Quality Incentives Program, or EQIP, then you probably might notice if you see Skylar Holden's TikTok that name, the one name starting with T and ending with rump, was not ever mentioned. And then, of course, he doesn't want to get kicked out of the cult, but let's talk about this very thing. These people voted for a specific kind of hurt and never invited or imagined that hurt would come back on them. This is the boomerang effect when you send out bad energy to somebody and then it doubles back on you, and you wonder, why is there a boomerang mark on my forehead? See, it was a lot easier to vote for him when you thought that he would only get the DEI people, read black folks, and that he would kick them out of the federal government and resegregate the federal branch, just like Woodrow Wilson did over about 100 years ago. So, as far as I'm concerned, this man didn't have enough time to, research or anything. Please, you're full of it. When Chris Collins was running for Erie County executive during Mark Poloncarz's what would be his first term, I decided to give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. Now, I looked at news clippings and things like that of reputable organizations like, the local stations, and I found out how much of a monster he was. Skylar, you have no excuse for saying that you didn't have enough time to research. Google is free. So all of these farmers who are hurt, good. I'm glad that it's hurting you. Because you know what? You voted to hurt other people, and now you're getting the squeeze. See you soon.